After a small wobble at the back end of 2018, Manchester City are back on track. As we enter the business end of the season, City remain in hot pursuit of league leaders Liverpool as they look to close the gap on their northwest rivals. With key players returning from injuries, and with such a wealth of talent at his disposal, Pep Guardiola faces a team selection dilemma. Big money signing Benjamin Mendy was brought in last summer for a hefty fee of £52 million. He hit the ground running at City and quickly proved his worth as a very good dribbler and a constant threat down the left for City. It was clear he would become an asset for Guardiola's side. However, he missed the majority of last season with a torn anterior cruciate ligament that he suffered just 2 months into the campaign. That opened the door for and. While there was an obvious argument for to be better suited to take up his position, Guardiola felt as a strong runner and a good short passer, Delph would exceeded expectations in the position, and he did. Also performed well when called upon, but he has slipped down the pecking order in Guardiola's plan this season. Mendy is about to return from his most recent setback, therefore the Catalan faces a decision. All three could stake a claim to make the position their own going forward, therefore we crunched the numbers to determine who would be the best option at left back. In order to provide a more accurate analysis in terms of sample size, we have relied upon Mendy's stats from the season at left back, 928 minutes played, Delph's stats from the season at left back, 673 minutes played, NS stats from last season at left back, 590 minutes played. Goals and assists. Firstly, let's look at arguably the least relevant statistic first. Guardiola's wing-backs are utilised as providers, not goalscorers. However, did score a solitary goal from left-back, which was more than both Mendy and Delph, neither of whom registered a goal. Now something a lot more relevant: assists. Mendy betters his teammates in terms of assists, registering 4. In comparison, Delph managed just 1 and failed to manage a single assist from left back. Mendy also trumps both in terms of expected assists, XA, which is the expected goals from shots from a player's key passes. Mendy is averaging 1.36 per 90 minutes in comparison to Delph's 0.39 and S 0.04. In essence, Mendy offers significantly more in attack than both his teammates. Passing. A crucial part of being a full-back in a Guardiola side is being able to build out from the back, and when you assess the passing abilities of these players, once again Mendy's attacking qualities shine through. Mendy averaged the most key passes at 1.13 per 90 minutes, which was significantly more than Delph with 0.40 and with 0.44. Defensive duties. Clearly Mendy is the biggest threat in attack, but what about defensively? His defensive abilities have been brought into question on a number of occasions. So looking at the most basic statistics first, defensive duels won, we can see that somewhat surprisingly, all three players post similar stats. Marginally edged out his teammates, averaging 6.45 duels per 90 minutes with an average success rate of 23.9%. This was compared to Mendy averaging 6.31 defensive duels with a success rate of 20% and Delph averaging 6.07 with a success rate of 19.90%. In truth, all three players are offering a similar output in this department. Blocks and clearances being in the right place at the right time is essential as a defender. Leads the way as the most efficient shot blocker of the three, averaging 0.61 blocked shots per 90 minutes. This betters Mendy at 0.23, and Delph, who has yet to register a single defensive block from a shot. Delph redeems himself in terms of clearances, averaging 2.55 per 90 minutes. Is a close second with 2.15 per 90 minutes, and thereafter Mendy averaging 1.03. However, Pep favors possession football, preferring to invite the press and move the ball through the opposition, therefore it is unsure the Catalan would consider a high amount of clearances from his defenders as irresponsible play. Aerial duels. When it comes to aerial duels, unsurprisingly, Delph is the most prolific in the group with 3.04 duels per 90 minutes and a success rate of 28.0%. Delph has a lot of experience in the Premier League. He was previously used as a box-to-box midfielder, battling in the air in the middle of the park. Mendy at 6 feet 2 inches ranks second with 2.64 aerial duels per 90 minutes with a success rate of 33% and averages the least with 1.54, however he does boast a 50% success rate. Verdict: overall, it seems all three players provide a similar output in terms of defensive stability. However, in terms of offensive threat, Mendy offers City significantly more. He patrols the left side of the pitch with efficiency, remaining a constant threat and always prepared to exploit any space that becomes available in front of him. There is a concern he cannot play with the ever-impressive Leroy Sane, who is arguably the best left winger in the world right now. Given the attacking tendencies of both, there is worry City's left side would be left exposed to attacks from opponents. Only time will tell if it can work, but in reality, Mendy is the best left back City have, therefore Guardiola must do all he can to accommodate him.